Back during slavery, when black people like me talked to the slaves, they didn't kill him. They'd send some old house Negro along behind him to undo what he said.
American is one who exalts the pride of patriotism. What is patriotism? Patriotism is a love for your country's ideas. What are the ideas of our country?
They don't love their country.
The Declaration of Independence says the ideas of our country. It states those ideas. We hold these truths to be self-evident. That all men are created equal.
Slavery, to understand this, there were two kinds of Negroes. There was that old house Negro and the field Negro. And the house Negro always looked out for his master. When the field Negroes got too much out of line, he held them back in check. He put them back on the plantation.
Law means all men, women, children, everyone obey the law. The laws of the land.
In the field Negro, he ate better, he dressed better, and he lived in a better house. He lived right up next to his master in the attic or the basement. He ate the same food his master ate and wore his same clothes. And he could talk just like his master. Good diction.
And you know what? I just remember the words of George Washington, who said, "What makes an American? What is an American?"
More than his master loved himself.
I love America.
The master hurt. If the master got sick, he'd say, "What's the matter, boss? We sick?"
Yeah. And so that's why I'm taking action today. I'm here to support Gilchrist and all these wonderful Americans.
When the master's house caught a fire, he'd try and put the fire out. He didn't want his master's house burned. He never wanted his master's property threatened.
Frederick Douglass said that there is no Negro problem. The problem is whether the American people have the courage, the integrity to follow their Constitution. We have a Constitution. We have laws.
And he was more defensive of it than the master was. That was the house Negro.
Just obey the law. Why should all men obey the law?
But then you had some field Negroes who lived in huts, had nothing to lose. They wore the worst kind of clothes, they ate the worst food, and they caught hell. They felt the sting of the lash. They hated their master. Oh, yes, they did. If the master got sick, they prayed that the master died. If the master's house caught a fire, they prayed for a strong wind to come along. This was the difference between the two. And today you still have house Negroes and field Negroes.
Perspective. I can give you my perspective. Can you give me yours? Thank you very much. God bless all of you.
I'm a field Negro.
If all men are created equal, I have a question, then why aren't all men treated equally?